Hey guys, welcome back to the Dark Overlord Power Tester. Today, we're testing a new charger. One with a nightlight built in. Okay, well, with the lights on we can actually see what this is. And it's a TopK A3305. It says so right here on the box. But it's a 3-port 3.4 amp charger with a nightlight built in. So if you ever happen to have the same scene as we just had, it could have maybe illuminated the scene. Okay, bad puns aside, let's test this thing. Okay, let's take a look at it. This is the box for anyone that's interested. It has Auto ID. Must be good. And it looks like it has a good international connector plug style, so that's interesting. And it has, let me see, high temperature protection, output over voltage protection, overload protection, short circuit protection, more over voltage protection, and overcharge protection. It has all kinds of protection. And then it has Chinese instructions on how to do stuff. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, at least I got the one with the right adapter. That's good. Nothing else in the box. Box can go there. Yeah, so US people would be able to do like that. But I am no US people person, so I do like that, and I do like that. It's on there fairly snugly, so that's okay. So again, more specs. Let's see what it says. 100 to 240 volts, that's good. DC 5 volt, 3.4 amps, 17 watts. Well, we'll see. Okay, let's plug it into our measurement device. Okay, so let's see this nightlight feature. Oh. Let me turn off the studio lights. There we go. Yes. Now it says you can hold it to adjust brightness. Oh yeah. And then the next time it actually goes to that dim level. So this is full brightness. And let me raise the ISO a little bit because I have my studio lights are pretty bright, so let's do it like this. So this is full brightness. Oh, it has a nice on and off feature. And if you hold it, you can dim it to a new level. And then if you turn it off and on again, it goes back to that level. So, that's actually pretty well executed. Cool. Okay, let me change my camera back again. If you're wondering, I have a remote control connected on an old cell phone. So that's how that works. Okay, let's turn that off again. And turn these on again. Damn. Okay, so I like the nightlight feature. It's nice and subtle, and the dimming function works well. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay. So, looking at the bottom, we see it has 3 Auto ID with green inserts. Okay, let's test it. So, 4.92 volts at 2.01 amps. That's pretty perfect, actually. Well, that just worked. Okay. Let's see if I do this. Yeah. Okay, let's plug in another. So now I'm actually drawing 4 amps. But this thing officially is only 3.4 amps max. And it even works with the nightlight on or off. Interesting. So it's delivering more current than the box said it would. And the voltage is 4.93, 4.94. That's perfect. That's pretty cool. So what would happen if I would plug in another one? This one also turns on, but this one's set to 1 amp. I'm trying to get this in the picture here, guys. Okay. But this, yeah, as I said, 1 amp. So let's up that to 2 amps. Voltage is still fine. Well, that's interesting. So now I have 1, 2, 3 at the same time, drawing 5 volts, 2 amps. And as you can see on the power measurement device, we're drawing almost 40 watts from the socket. Let me... enabling the nightlight gets us more than 40 watts. Not sure what achievement this is, but it must unlock an achievement. So now instead of 3.4 amps, we're drawing 6 amps. Maybe they meant that it could do 3.4... hold on. 3.4 auto ID per port? That's an odd way to describe that. Well, yeah. If this works, well, you could up it even more. Okay. Oh, well. Okay. As you can see, it goes into hiccup mode. And that's the mode I like best when over asking the power supply. So let's turn this down. And it comes right back up. And it's delivering 6 amps again. So there is over current and, well, power protection in there. But it only goes off at 6 amps in total. So I wonder if I disconnect one of the loads and then up this one, let me refocus, there we go, to 3 amps. Yeah, that works just fine. The voltage is really good. So that means I could probably up this one to 3 amps too. And that's the max these loads will go. Yeah, again, 6 amps, drawing 40 watts from the socket. And if we enable the nightlight, if we enable the nightlight, it overloads the power supply. Look at that. Phew. Okay, so the internal power supply can deliver 6 amps, but that's it. Oh, okay. But I'd say that's pretty good. Okay, I'm leaving the live portion at that. I'll do my offline tests and then get to you with a conclusion. Well, well, well. Testing finished. And this little thing did a lot better than I expected. First off, the nightlight function we saw works very well. And I like the dimming function and the auto going back to the setting you set. So that's great. And then the charging part really surprised me. I was able to pull 3 times 2 amps without an issue. And during testing with my load, you can see the single port, no, let's put it over here. The single port result, but also the 2 port, that basically means 1 port with a 2 amp load and then the other port with a tester. And then the 3 port load did also very excellent. Now after that I thought, okay, let's really stress this thing. So I put a 3 times 2 amp load on it, and well, basically I looked at how long it would last. And, well, there it surprised me again. it entered hiccup mode when overpowered or when the temperature would get too hot. Because in the end, it wasn't able to sustain the 3 times 2 amp load, and I had to drop down to, I don't know, maybe 4.5, 4 amp total. But that's still over its rated capacity, and that also means that there is over current, but also over temperature protection in this little thing. I don't have anything bad to say for it. And what's even better, this thing is $10, including shipping. So if you're looking for a charger which can put out a good amount of amperage, and it'll do that for a while until it gets too hot. But who has a real 6 amp load for a long time anyway? With an integrated nightlight, and the design's pretty good. Yeah, I highly recommend it. I'll have some links in the description, and I'll have an associated blog article with all the graphs in it if you want to look at them more closely. And give me a like, maybe subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Excellent little thingy. Good.